It's your boy Wisdom Chizoba. So today is Sunday and I just want to break down the chart and tell you guys what I'll be expecting from the market from next week. And if this is your first time seeing my video, do well to smash the subscribe button for a boy, like this video and share it to anybody that you know that will need this video.
What up YouTube? So today I just want to break down the chart and show you guys what I'll be expecting from trade next week. And you all know that I trade only gold and GBPUSD, but this time I'm trying to add USD to my watch list because USD have been moving so well and it's also simple to trade and also have a very good momentum when trading it. So this is on a good chart, daily time frame, and you all know how we do it. I always love to be at the higher time frame to be able to see the overall view of whatever the market is doing. And as you guys can see from last week, gold was downtrending, and now it seems like I want to start uptrending. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This was the overall high that he made. Then he made this low, made this lower high, made a lower low, made a lower high. So actually I was expecting gold to touch down to 4,353.443, but eventually price made a higher low, and this is exactly the pattern that I'm seeing, and I'm seeing a double bottom, and this double bottom on daily time frame is a reversal pattern and is very strong. So and the neckline have broken. So what I'm expecting from gold now is to start the bull run again. So going to 4 hours time frame to see more information, because you cannot just analyze a chart with just one time frame. So you need a multiple time frame to be able to know exactly what is going on. So I'll be heading to 4 hours time frame to see what 4 hours is also doing. This is on 4 hours time frame. For me, I don't like to complicate all these things because there are a lot of things here. So, but you have to focus on one direction to be able to know exactly what to do. So in that case, this was this was a downtrending from 4 hours. This whole thing was a downtrending from 4 hours. Let me change the color. The whole movement here was downtrending. So after a while, price stopped breaking lows and start breaking highs. And you all know the law of trending. If price is making a lower low, it is expected to keep breaking the lows and respect the highs. While if making an uptrend, it should keep breaking the highs and respect the lows. And with what we are seeing here now, price has started breaking highs while it respecting the lows. But how would you take trade in this kind of scenario? All you have to do is to be patient and wait for the trade to come to your zone. You can't jump on a buy or a sale in any level, you have to set your level and wait. And this level is a very strong level because this is the level that price broke from daily time frame. If you look at it closely, you see that this is the area of buyers. This area, buyers were stuck in this area. So whenever price came to this level, they always push the price up, and eventually the sellers were able to broke that level, meaning that anything below this level is a sell and anything above this level is a buy. But to be able to find that buy, you have to be patient. Now, what exactly am I expecting to do from next week? I will not be in rush. I'll be waiting for price to come down to this level. I'll be waiting for price to build up a bearish momentum, because if you want to buy, you would want price to give you an opposite retracement. Like if it is an uptrend, for you to buy, you wait for opposite retracement. You wait for a sell for you to buy. If you want to sell, you wait for a buy before you sell. This is exactly what I'll be looking for me to buy. I want to see price to come back to this level and start building the bullish momentum for me to buy. And when price come back to this level, this is where I will start buying again, because anything above that level is a buy. And where will I be buying to? That's another one, because we are buying to the sellers and we are selling to the buyers. That's just how it works, because this thing is just the fight between the buyers and sellers. So whenever you're buying, you'll be looking for a point of sellers, and when you're selling, you'll be looking for the point of buyers. And this level here is a good level of buyers. For price to decide either to go higher or go lower, price must come to this level, because this is the turning point. This is the area that the sellers make decision and take the price to this level. So for me, I would want price to go to 4,872.78.765 before I will think of other things to do. And if you still go to 1 hour time frame, it's still good, because if you're trading with higher time frame, daily time frame is to see the overall view of whatever is happening. 4 hours is where you start making your decision, and 1 hour time frame will be your entry. Although sometimes I scale down to 15 minutes time frame to get a clean entry and smaller stop loss. But in overall, I always love to be at 1 hour time frame, because anything there, like the information there are very clear and very straightforward. It's not something that is not it's not like 15 minutes time frame that we see a level now. Before 30 minutes, the level will be broken. But 1 hour time frame, 4 hours, and daily, the levels are very strong. Whatever level that they mark out in those zones, they are always strong. So this is exactly what I'm looking to do on gold. Sometimes it is not that it must make this wave before I will start buying, but this is exactly what I will be expecting. Price might not reach to this level that I drew. It might come to this level, to the top of this previous broken level, or it might suspend. But overall, this is what I'm looking to do. So, and I also trade GBPUSD. Let's go to GBPUSD. This is on GU, the same step, daily time frame to see exactly what is happening. And GU is also uptrending. You can see my chart is very clean. Don't like to like complicate it. I just want to like see exactly what the market is doing. You don't literally need a lot of indicators or strategy to be able to be profitable in this game. All you just have to, the more simple you make it for yourself, the more clearer the thing will be for you. You can see just with support and resistance. I don't even use trend line because I already know where the market is going. Trend line and horizontal they are working the same thing, because the trend line is just to be able to find a good support and resistance to trade, because whenever you draw a trend line like this, it means that this area at the turning point, they can also be called support and resistance. For those that trade a channel, this is a support level, this is a support level, this is a support level. But in trend line, we call it trend line bounce. In trend line bounce, which is almost the same thing. For those that trade channel, you can mark like this and see this channel. This one also dominate as this one is also dominate as resistance level. You see, and whenever a level is break in trend line, we call it trend line break. So those things doesn't really make sense to me. That's why I'm not using trend line, because the only thing that you need to do know is what is the trend of the market. Is it going up or is it coming down, or is it consolidating? Those are the three decisions that you need to make. So being able to make those decisions, the next thing is what level are we in? Because if you want to buy, you would want to buy when price is low, and if you want to sell, you want to sell when price is high. So being able to identify a good support and resistance in the market will do a lot of favor for you. No need to pack a lot of RSI indicators. Those things doesn't make sense. It will confuse you. So this is on GBPUSD, and you can see the chart is very simple. So what will I be doing from next week? Price have given us indication, like it's an uptrend, and it has given us this indication for a buy movement. Looking at this indication, and I will not be like rushing to buy, because sometimes if market open, there always a gap, always open with gap. But this one on is very simple. Price is at our level. So what I be expecting price to do is, I be expecting price to give us a little retracement, either come back to this level and make a higher high. That's it. That's the only thing what I'm looking to do in GBPUSD. But sometimes price might not come back to this level, it might start going up, but that's for my own. So I always want to buy when price is low, not like rushing to buy after you bought, price will come back and hit your stop loss and start going up again. That doesn't really make sense. So I'll head on to US 30. US 30 is like very simple, but based on the volatility, sometimes it's hard to trade. But I mean, it respects structure very well, so that's why I would love to add it to my watch list. It's just a simple break, like price gave you an indication of wherever it's going. Wait for a change of mind, wait for a retracement. After the retracement, wait for a change of structure. Then you will start going to your favor. That's it. I saw this indication. Price made indication from this level, giving us a buy momentum. And all I was waiting for is price to come back to that level that it broke. And eventually, price did as I predicted. It came back to this level, and when it came back, it was making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So instead of making a higher low to make another lower low, price made a higher high, breaking the previous high. Just a simple law of trend. When price is making lower low, it should never break high. And if it making a higher high, it should never break low. Whenever it broke those rules, meaning that price has changed, like the movements have changed. So when price break above this level, I knew that yes, it's time to buy, and that's it. The same thing with this one. It made this higher high, giving us the indication of buyers. So all I was waiting for the change of minor structure. So when price came back to this level, I saw this. If you go to 15 minutes time frame, you see it very clear, because sometimes the movement doesn't really uh, play on 1 hour time frame. So you have to scale down to smaller time frame to be able to see the movement very clear. But I always love to be at the 1 hour time frame, because those movements and on 15 minutes time frame might be fake. So but 1 hour time frame is very strong. So this was the level of sellers. So price managed to break above it. Price managed to break above the sellers and went all the way to this level. So what am I expecting from this week now? What I'm expecting is I want price to go back to this level. If you go to 15 minutes time frame, this is exactly what you'll be seeing. All I just want is price to do this. Once price break this 15 minutes down here, I'll be looking to buy a long position. I'll be buying from here. Despite price have not went back to that level of buy, because the structure have changed. And this strategy work for all the traders, whether you're a scalper, whether you're a swing trader, intraday trader, can work for anybody, as long as you know the structure, as long as you know how to read market structure, as long as you're able to identify the good trend. Because identifying a trend is not just like finding a trend in 1 minute time frame that will go up small time. Just like TikTok, when you see like the trending song, before you notice the trending song, you must have seen it from someone's page. So when it is trending, so everybody is trying to like jump to the trend, and the trend might last for a long time. It might not last for a long time. It depends on what kind of trend. The same thing as trading. So all you just have to do is be able to find a trend on a higher time frame, then leave it, enter a trade, let it run for you. It's not just like going to a 15 minutes time frame or 1 hour time frame to find a trend. Obviously, before the end of the day, the trend might have end. That is how it works. So I don't want this video to be like very long. If this is your first time seeing my video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe and comment. Thank you.